It's 5:16. Let's get a check on that forecast.
All right, Bree, here's what we're watching this week. We've got actually a lot to break down here over the next 7 days as we get ready to wrap up the month of June and head into July. So we're going to start the week off with rain chances being elevated, but it does trend hotter and drier towards the 4th of July, at least here in Louisiana and Mississippi. But we are watching the tropics for heavy rain to the east of us, and it really is trending like Florida could have some heavy rain later this week into the 4th of July weekend as some weak low pressure tries to form. So right now, the attention on the tropics, it's really looking like Florida could have some bigger issues from rain. Now for us, again, we are kicking off the morning with scattered showers and storms. Really out in the Gulf waters here, it is coming down. Don't recommend heading out past Chandeleur Island or past the barrier islands in Mississippi. I also have a little bit of light rain in Lake Borgne and some heavy rain that's moving right off the coast there and Highway 90 from Long Beach to Gulfport. So that's where the rain is now. I do think we will see scattered storms develop inland as we go through today. So we'll go with about a 50 to 60% chance of scattered showers and storms this afternoon. High temperatures capped off in the low 90s, and then things get hotter and drier as we head through the rest of this week. So the beginning of the week, there's your 50 to 60% chance of rain through Wednesday. Here we are Thursday and Friday heading into the 4th of July and the 4th of July weekend. The chance for rain begins to drop. Temperatures rise. It looks really hot on the 4th of July, and the heaviest of the rain sets up east of us, it looks like, towards Florida. So here's what's going on out in the tropics. If you missed it, Tropical Storm Barry formed this weekend in the southern Gulf. It has moved inland in Mexico. It has now dissipated. You just have the remnants of Barry and the leftover moisture there. This is the corridor we're going to be watching maybe for some weak low pressure by the end of this week and into early next week. So starting off by saying this is not going to do anything very quickly. And keep in mind, this is not a path or a zone showing where a system is going to travel. What this tells you is this is where low pressure could try to form. Anywhere from the eastern Gulf to off the east coast of South Carolina and Georgia. So there's a lot of uncertainty here if low pressure does develop. Does it develop here, over Florida, or in the eastern Gulf? Either way, a lot of guidance suggests this is probably going to be east of us through this weekend, which again means the heaviest of the rain stays east of us and more so into Florida. So as we kick off the week here, we have a lot of deep tropical moisture over us. That's given us our better shot of rain here the next few days. But as we get into the end of the week, notice that deep tropical moisture really starts to pull closer towards Florida, off the coast here. And we actually get a little bit of dry air coming down. So we may have a little drier air and hotter air coming in towards the end of this week. So this is when we could start to see that low pressure try to consolidate again somewhere from the eastern Gulf off the east coast of the Carolinas here. And then eventually that moisture gets tugged north into early next week. So right now the thinking is that the heaviest of the rain is east of us. We're going to watch it closely because it will be a close call. I mean, once you just get out into the Gulf waters here and closer to the Florida Panhandle, the next 7 days, the rain really starts to add up. 7 to even 10 inches possible. Notice that includes the Panhandle all the way down towards the peninsula, towards Tampa and areas closer to Orlando may be picking up much more rain later this week. So that's where the biggest chunk of the rain is expected to be with this. Again, we'll watch it closely to make sure it doesn't trend our way, but it is trending hotter and drier for our area towards the end of the week. So your best shot of rain is going to be the next 3 days as we head towards the 4th. There we are, 95 degrees, a low chance of a pop-up storm. Very hot, very humid there on Friday too, and then for your weekend, it's still going to be rather hot. For our boaters, we're not expecting any major problems outside of the chance for showers and storms. The winds are west-southwest at 5 to 10 knots. Your high tide, that's going to be this afternoon, and your low tide is going to happen later this morning.